Okay, let me congratulate you, and I can say you're the first Indian who has done this.
Not exactly first Indian because prior to me, like a couple of them had tried for the Guinness World Record on the same stream, but they couldn't able to cope up with the Guinness rules and regulations because Guinness has much of almost like five and a half pages of rules and regulations, even like counting of every second and every minute counts in the Guinness records. So that's how the rules and regulations is. So it takes around 10 to 11 months to get a Guinness World Record, like after the reviewing and all. So that's how. And currently I got a Guinness World Record.
But my
So
question is how it comes to your mind and what you do exactly. What's your background?
I'm actually a chef, professional chef, and that's how from making a world record is actually kind of my childhood dream. So and I was actually looking for some of the other streams to make a world record, and I took as a I took my profession as a chef. So I thought I'll just do something related to my profession so that it helps me also and it proves me how I'm capable of. So I just took a challenge and doing a longest cooking marathon of 60 hours, and I completed it.
What was your training background for this?
Not much of training, physical training background. Like mental training was actually kind of getting supports from mainly from Freedom Defense Sunflower Oil, which and from my friends and my families, and that's what made me more of confidence.
You know that 60 hours you have to spend. Have you tried doing at your home?
At the starting stages, I thought I have to at least get 60 hours of wakeness without any sleep and all, but I couldn't get the time for that to practice. So that's how.
So are you married?
Not yet. I'm
So
single.
now you can cook for your girlfriends and wife and pamper them whatever they want.
Yes, kind of after marriage, I guess. I don't have a girlfriend, so I'm single.
Okay.
So.
So you can pamper her by cooking whatever she want. I heard that in Guinness World Record, it's not only one dish. They have to actually make varieties of dishes. Cuisine was in a different way, Chinese, Mughlai. There's so many varieties you have to cook.
Yes, kind of. I actually took South India, North India, Chinese, Mexican, Italian, American, French, and even Thai. So I did almost all the.
How many varieties you did?
I did around 201 dishes. Initial ideas was around to make 1,800 dishes of small portions. Then after starting, I thought I'll actually have to feed the visitors and the supporters. So I thought I'll make bulk of reduced quantities. So I made around 201 dishes, weighing around 395 kgs food weight.
So total it was that kgs or per dish this was the weight.
No, total kgs was 395 kgs cooked weight. So that's how without the vessel. And I used around 475 kgs of raw materials, including vegetables, meat, dairies, and all. So.
But how did you manage all this? Because you're not getting a time to take bath, to eat. How was you mentally prepared so much? Don't you feel, okay, I should run away now?
No, on the second day evening, I thought okay, I have I took something which I should know have not. But as I told you, getting a supports from surround, even the supporters, the freedom peoples were here, and they were encouraging me, and even my friends, family was there. So even they were motivating me back to back, for every minute they'll be cheering me, and also that's made me to make the world record come true.
So after this, what next for you?
What next is currently I'm actually doing a restaurant brand called Madrasam, which is morely into traditional South Indian curries and rice and curries thing. So that's coming up in Mumbai right now. So I'm future plans, and in future plans in records I'm have some plans of making one more world record this year or coming year.
What was that record like you're looking for?
I'm actually looking in related to food related, of course, and into cooking or into baking things.
But don't you think so? Now people will have more expectation that in 2 minutes this food should be ready and you should serve them.
Yes, kind of like it's not like all the dishes not like Maggie. So like you
In
can't
2 minutes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. You can't
Maggie,
do.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maggie is 2 minutes. You can do it. So like if you take some as Hyderabadi biryani, it takes around 1.5 hours to make. So everything has like its cooking time, prepping time, and all. So even the people have more expectation on being like I've did 60 hours, so at least I have to do something above 100 now.
So,
So.
what was your like dish's name? Can you, which was very tough dish for you to prepare there?
Tough dishes was idli and dosa. It
They were
was
tough. They were tough to make.
no, it was not tough to make, but in the quantity wise, it was tough to make because I was actually feeding NGO kids,
Okay, how many kids?
kids around 90 to 100 members. I was actually called them for a breakfast, and actually we called them. We were planned around 50 to 80, 50 to 60 members, but they turned around 80 to 90. So that's what the shortage started, and we were like running up with the things and all. That's what the memory I still have, like for running up for a basic thing like idli and dosas, and like that's actually a kind of pretty good experience I got.
Till now, what is the compliment you have got after winning this? What was the people expectations and or what they have said to you?
They
जल्दी
were
खाना बना लेता है. You're a super fast, a super man, we can say, in food industry.
not really, I guess. There are actually much more achievers in the field. I'm just a budding chef, and I'm just like started my career like 3 years back. So I'm kind of hoping up with the speed as the industry is going on.
But what is your speed like?
Speed is like I can actually cook everything, so that's what the plus point of mine is. So I can cook all the cuisines, most of them.
But if somebody has to like give you a catering ka work, a marriage ka, so okay, 500 plates, 500 food plates के लिए बनाना है. So how much time will you take according to you? It's a one-day game for you?
Yes, one day game, but and it depends on the number of items you have. Like it's just a rice and sambar, it's like 2 hours of game. So if they have like multiple dishes and it goes like it takes much time. So 500 cars and all we easily can do. I mean, Ritz we have a like events of 15,000, so 12,000 and all. So that's how the career started. So I have like strong background.
But after winning this, what you have learned in your life, what change you see in your life, in your nature or in your work profile, you see any change? Because that was a stress time you have come up. It's like, going to the mountain.
Yeah, yes, kind of. I'm actually got all the good offers. I'm like, people are getting recognized by me, and like they are recognizing me. Like I'm kind of like even in the career and all, like getting a Guinness World Record is kind of very achievement. As I told you, they have very very good numbers of rules and regulations, and we have to follow each and every one. And even like the workers and the helpers have to work for 4 hours, and they have to work for 4 hours. Like it extends for 1 minute, and your record goes. So that's how the record is. So
Do you want anything change in the food industry?
yes, actually work hours. We have actually working hours is around 12 hours plus. So that's what the thing. And now we are, because the prayer thing was like there was no manpower thing. So now where like people are recognizing hotel management is a like good course, and they're actually going up for the hotel management, which is actually good for us also. We are getting new trained buddy chefs and all for the assistants.
So do you have a dream to cook for somebody in your life and you want to serve personally?
Yes, I have to cook for president, Mr. President. Yes, and I'm actually working on it. So hopefully by next year I may cook for Mr. President. So that's what the next goal is.
Or a dream, anybody like actor or actress, you want to go and serve them and wanted to, उन्होंने बोला और आपने बना दिया, कुछ होता है ना?
Yes, so actually I cooked for some of actors, like main actors and the cricketers when I was in Ritz-Carlton. So I cooked for Rajinikanth, Kamal Hassan, and Mr. Dhoni, and all the Indian team and all the women Indian teams. So they were staying in Ritz-Carlton. So that's what like even I knows their like what they like and what they don't like. So kind of not much of into actors and
But you
movies,
have
no.
cooked for big stars.
Yes, kind of like that's actually.
They know that you are cooking for them.
Yes, actually, that's what the main point is. they actually recognized me and they were like, that's actually kind of good thanks for me and all. So
Have
they
they
were,
complimented you, saying something? You made very good, Dhoni said something, or Kamal Hassan or Rajinikanth gave you a compliment.
yes, they actually offered me IPL tickets and also like kind of like it's like good number, like 20, 30 numbers, and like Dhoni was like very fond of me and like he used to like Mysore masala dosa which I was making.
That's a good.
So if I'm there in the kitchen, he surely orders Mysore masala dosa, and that's
Rajnikant?
Rajinikanth is like kind of very simple person. He'll just have rice and dal, or rice and rasam and pickle papad. That's it.
And
Not-
Kamal Hassan?
Kamal Hassan is also like kind of moody person.
Okay.
So it depends on his mood. Like is he angry or something, or like if it's pissed and all. He'll order like something and he'll also like started shouting at waitress and all. So that's what.
Shahrukh Khan comes to you and he says, cook me for this, for that. How will you, I mean, something you think like that?
Like I've like for a few minutes I'll be excited and then after like few minutes I have to be on
get
the.
nervous?
Oh no, not nervous thing. I have to get back to the work so that I have to fulfill his needs. So that's what my profession is. So I have to work on
We
that.
can call you actually a celebrity chef.
Yes, kind of now. After getting
We
the.
just want to end up by knowing the three inspiration of your life and you others who's getting inspired, who wants to be at your place, what they should do.
First inspiration is my mom actually. So I started cooking from my mom's basic things, and then like if you want to achieve in your life, like you just have to follow your goal and your passion. Like if you're passionate about cooking and people say no, you are just a cook and you are learning for like you are spending money to just to learning cooking and all. So you just don't listen to them. You just go on your way and your rules.
You remember the dish when you prepared, like when you were child or something, and what was the response of your parents? A boy is going in the kitchen and preparing. We have this society mentality, na?
Yes, of course we have. And even I was in college and all, like people used to call me like cooker. Cooker, I mean like I used to wear chef coats and I like just walk and people used to call me cook and like they add cooker and like it's called like cooker and also
So what was
just
the first dish when you prepared?
dish was around egg omelette and
When, what was your age?
I was at 7th standard I guess. So, but egg turned up into rubber, so that's then as another issue. So,
Thank you so much.
thank you, welcome.